We have Wi-Fi again. You're the best dog ever. And morning. More like good afternoon. It's almost 1 p.m. I didn't just wake up though. First I woke up at 10, but then I fell back asleep and I woke up at 12. And I've just been like browsing the internet for the last hour. And I felt like vlogging, because I don't usually vlog like this. Because I don't know, I found myself a little discouraged yesterday and today. I don't know if it was because yesterday was like the first time I did not work on my channel or Instagram in a couple weeks. Maybe it's because I don't know. But the point is, I feel a little discouraged. Or actually no, I feel pretty discouraged. And it's been a while since I felt like this, because lately it's been like, I don't know, I've been feeling really good, especially after reading that book by Jen Sincero. Things just lighten up. Why is there a bug? But yeah, I've been feeling really good. But during that time that I was feeling really good, I wasn't really uploading anything because I was working on lots of stuff. And I don't know, I guess it was easier to imagine all these things than to actually do them. And when I finally uploaded Forgotten Little Memories, you know, that's when everything I think about goes into practice, I guess you could say, because it, you know, thinking about it obviously feels really good to think about making it on YouTube and making all these awesome videos, but when I actually make the awesome videos, that's when reality checks in, because then it's time to upload and see where this goes, where it actually goes. And most of the time, it doesn't really go very far. This reminds me of episode 3, because that's kind of one of the most devastating episodes, if you ask me, because back then, I was so negative. I was so discouraged all the time. I didn't believe in myself. And it was just kind of depressing, honestly. And today I kind of feel like that. Because, you know, when you want something so badly, and you try so many times to get it, and it never works, or I don't know. I know that success is all about trying over and over and over again without giving up, but sometimes it's just so hard, because my channel just turned 6 years old. A lot of people by their 6th year on YouTube have already accomplished lots of things, and I know I should not compare myself, but you know, it's the truth. Generally speaking, people by the 6th year usually have over 50,000 subscribers, at least most of them. At least people who actually take YouTube seriously, because some people have had accounts for years and, you know, never did anything with it. And I was thinking yesterday that I think I'm probably gonna be one of those YouTubers who takes like 10 years on YouTube to get noticed. Like, no joke, I literally feel like that. Because, you know, in the past 6 years, I have accomplished a lot. Like, I've gotten almost 15,000 subscribers. I have passed 3 million views, but, you know, I went back down because I deleted those 2 videos. But I'm on my way again to getting 3 million views. I kind of made a name for myself, even though I'm not really very happy that people are discovering me as a gamer still. I've made tons of new friendships. So yeah, I guess you could say I have accomplished lots of cool things on YouTube and lots of cool people. I'm not crying, I just yawned. I don't know, I just wish I could have accomplished more. And I looked at my channel analytics the other day, and my channel started to really grow in 2013. I don't know why. 2013 was a really good year for lots of people on YouTube. I don't know, I remember that year as being really innovative for social media. You know, we had Vine was new, Snapchat was new, Instagram was like booming, Twitter and Facebook were the same, but still were, you know, really popular. YouTube was like, I don't know, people were like really a lot of people were making it on YouTube, I guess. Lots of things happened in 2013. Actually, I went to VidCon in 2013 too, so it was a big year for social media, and it was also a big year for me because that's when I was doing my GTA 3 walkthrough, and I remember that that's when I really started to get more views in every single one of my videos, and I'm talking like 70 views, stuff like that. You know, it was, compared to now, it wasn't that much. I would get more views because I remember in my Bully walkthrough I would only get like 5 to 7 views per video, and then in my GTA 3 walkthrough I would get, you know, 50 to 70 views after a couple hours, and then eventually, what did I do after GTA 3? GTA 5? No, because, I'm sorry, after GTA 3, that's when I went into my hiatus. I finished GTA 3 around 2014, and around 2014 I was 16 years old, and 15 to 16 was kind of like, I don't know, it was like a combination of trying to fit in and rebelliousness, and I kind of just lost myself, man. Lots of things happened in 2014 and 15. It was, I don't know. And then eventually in 2015, I got my horrible acne. So yeah, 2014 and 2015 weren't exactly the best years ever, which is why I was so absent on YouTube. I was also very distracted, and I didn't really enjoy making these gaming videos anymore. And then eventually, I decided to come back late 2015, and wow, 9 minutes. Because I don't remember what, I think it was my friends who motivated me to come back. I don't exactly remember what was like the thing that said, okay, I want to go back, but I remember that's when I made the I'm Not Dead video after I watched, before I watched Star Wars Episode 7. Then I made the Star Wars video, and then I just kind of went blank again because I was still in my senior year, and then eventually that's when I started to get back into things and organize myself for GTA 5 that was going to remake. The video just got cut because I think I reached the recording limit, but I'm gonna be totally honest with you, when I started my GTA 5 remake walkthrough, I had more fun making the intro than the actual series. That awesome intro was so much fun to make. It was like one of the first professional creations, I guess you could say, that I did. And I now look back and I realize, oh my gosh, I enjoyed making that intro more because I wanted to make stuff like that, not walkthroughs. I wanted to make cool looking, you know, visual amazingness. I didn't want to make step guides on how to win a race, or I don't know. You know, I had a lot of fun making walkthroughs for many years, but I don't miss it I mean, I miss the good days, obviously, but if I could, like, go back to that lifestyle right now, I wouldn't do it, because, you know, I just don't enjoy it. I mean, I do want to make a playthrough for you guys, but it's not like a dedicated playthrough. I just want to hit record and just be myself and enjoy a game. I don't want to put too much dedication into helping or I don't know, it's, yeah. And it's honestly in the back of my head because I'm not much of a gamer these days. I'm more focused on crafting my art and just growing as an artist. That's what's important to me. And I do realize that, you know, maybe I shouldn't have done a gaming channel for years, but I never expected myself to go down this road. When I started the Gamer GX channel, I didn't even expect myself to make it on YouTube. I always wanted a channel about technology and games, and I made it, and I started to make videos, realized how hard it was, I gave up, and then a couple months later, maybe a year later, I started making the GTA Vice City walkthrough, and was having a lot of fun, even though it wasn't getting any views. I'm almost out of battery. I started making those GTA videos because they were fun to make, and I was really bored one summer. And then it just kind of became this thing that I really liked, and I did it for a couple years, and people noticed it, you know? But I never really did it because I wanted to be famous. Eventually, when I started to notice that I was getting noticed, that's when I kind of, you know, I wanted to make something more of this. But for the most part, I didn't start YouTube because I had this vision of being famous. I started YouTube because I was bored and it entertained me, you know? And look what it's become. It's pretty crazy. And I know a lot of you think like, oh my gosh, Laura, 15,000 subs is so much, but it's not really. When you, I guess you could say it's easier to say that when you don't really have such a big audience, but when you get this audience, you still feel small. And I'm pretty sure that even when I reach 1 million subscribers, if I reach 1 million subscribers, I'm still gonna feel small. I don't know. I sound like I'm unappreciative, but I am. But it's how I feel. I don't feel like a big YouTuber at all. I feel like I still have 100 subscribers and no time has passed. Cheeky. But yeah. I'm sorry I just ramble for the last, I don't know how many minutes, but the reason why I feel discouraged is because it's kind of like a combination of, well, being discouraged after working so hard, again, seeing my channel analytics go from, like, you know, massively growing in 2013 to massively declining now in 2017. Like, literally, my analytics go like this. Like, this is 2013, it starts to go up with these giant spikes. That's when videos went viral. And then 2014 keeps going up, and then 2015 kind of just stays there, and then 2016 it starts to go down. Literally. I'm not joking with you. I'll show you one day. And it keeps going down. And it's pretty depressing. But I try to stay really optimist, and it's really hard, especially in times like these. It's definitely easier to imagine myself making it when I don't do anything than when I do make something. Because when I do make something, like Forgotten Little Memories, Just Do It, that's when reality checks in and tells me if I really am going to make it or not. I mean, I know that one video doesn't really tell me if I'm going to make it or not, because not every video makes it, and lately none of my videos are making it anywhere. I guess it's just the whole thing of trying over and over and over and over and over, and just getting, like, the maximum views I get is like 2,000, you know, like Just Do It, I guess. And the reason why Just Do It has so many views is not because it's gotten noticed, but because I put it as my channel trailer, so every new person who comes to the channel has to view, like, the video plays by itself. So I'm pretty sure the majority of those views are not even complete views, but rather like just mandatory views from when somebody clicked on my channel for the first time and, you know, the video played, but I don't think they paid attention. And I know that because I barely get comments on the video, and those are from people who watched it. Man, now I'm just putting myself down. What the hell am I doing? I really do think, though, that the universe is up to something. I remember when I wanted to quit TDN and join Curse, 2015. I couldn't do it because I still had a year left on my TGN contract, and Curse was like another lock-in contract. It was like 2 years. And I was so mad. I was so upset that I had to wait another year. But then the year passed, and when I left TGN, I wasn't even a gamer on YouTube anymore. So imagine if I would have joined Curse, you know, in 2015, and then, you know, I realized I wasn't really a gamer. I would have been locked in another contract for another 2 years. So yes, I'm very, very glad that I did not join Curse. Am I glad I joined AdSense though? Sort of. I just wish they would pay me every month, but no. They pay me next month though. Yay. But yeah, I just really hope that I make it one day, because I'm really getting sick of trying so much. Trying and trying and trying and trying, and not really getting very far. Because I know you guys think that I'm getting very far, but I'm not. I'm not. My videos, like, you know, I get views and I get subscribers, but I'm not really stepping forward that much. I'm kind of just taking half a step forward every 6 to 7 months or something like that. But other than that, it's like I'm standing still. Like, my channel is literally standing still, moving less than an inch forward every month. But we'll see what happens. But you know what? If it takes me 10 years or more to like make it big on YouTube or wherever else, at least I'll be able to say that I really worked for this. Like, I didn't just post 2 videos and become successful overnight. Like, I'll be really able to genuinely say, I worked 10 years for this, okay? I deserve it. But I guess another concern of mine is to, like, spend 10 years and only make it, like, halfway. No, I don't want to make it halfway. I want to make it all the way. I don't want to be 10 years from now at, like, 100,000 subscribers. No, I want to be at 1 million. I don't have tiny dreams. I don't settle for less. I want to go all the way, you know? But we'll see. Maybe I'm just not ready for that. And to be honest with you, I often feel like I'm not ready for fame. Not that 1 million subscribers was really that famous, but like, I don't feel like I'm ready to go out and risk the possibility of being spotted. If not that that's a risk, but socially that's kind of a risk, because I'm antisocial, to be honest with you.
Wake up feeling unimportant. I think I'm not safe.
Whoa! Laura, what? You're recording a vlog on your iPhone again? Don't you have an amazing vlogging camera? I do, but all my memory cards are full, and I really, really want to vlog right now. So just bear with me. In a few minutes, you'll be back to awesome quality. But today is July 31st, 2017. By the way, I want to thank you all, because tomorrow I get paid by Patreon. So thanks again for your wonderful contribution. I hope that by the time I see this, I will have more people here, but for now I'm still super happy with the people that I have. And just honestly, the money part to me is like cool, but what I enjoy the most of Patreon is the support that you guys give me. Seriously, it's like the support that you guys give me is my favorite. I don't want to play favorites here, but you guys are often cooler than my subscribers. Like seriously, when it comes to like support and loyalty, you guys are just always there. I look forward to your comments and everything, and your suggestions and your constructive criticism. You guys are just awesome. But anyway, I'm getting off topic here. Wow, this feels really weird. I've just been editing episode 4, so I am curious to see how this will be. Anyway, Laura, stay on topic. So, I wanted to vlog this because today I've been working pretty much all day in this room, which, as you know, this is my my eBay room. I mean, look at all these boxes. How can you not know that this is my eBay room? Sorry if I'm mucusy, okay? I just took a shower. But yeah, this is where I do my eBay stuff. I mean, this is where I take like the pictures, or at least where I used to take the pictures. I mean, you know, because it's kind of full of stuff right now. This is the fan that I used when I was streaming. Here I've got some Star Wars stuff and more Star Wars stuff behind there. I mean, look, as you can see, I've got this awesome lamp. Whenever I want to take a picture, I just do like that and boom, I take the picture. But I've been a little bit slacky with my eBay lately because, well, between school and my videos, I've just been a little bit too focused, and then I got sick for a couple of days, and now I'm back, and now I'm on my summer vacation, so I've been a little bit procrastinator-ish. So anyway, the point is that I've been working all day right here, right? And the reason why I've been working here is because the AC in this room was fixed just a couple weeks ago. That one right there. We thought it was broken and it didn't work, but turns out it does. And check us out. Oh, come on. Don't make me look like an idiot now. There we go. Huh. Can you even hear that? It is so quiet. And at first I didn't really care. But today, as I was working, and plus I did that GTA 4 video, oh look, you can see me. That's my bald spot, my famous bald spot. It's not really a bald spot, it's just my hair parting ends there. But anyway, as I was working, I realized, hey, you know, this room is really comfortable to work in because it's not crazy hot like it used to be, you know, because I have the nice AC. The AC is not loud, and that's a huge miracle because the AC in my room sounds like a freaking leaf blower. And I've got this awesome light, and I've got all of my eBay stuff, and I realized, holy crap, wait, this room has potential. And if you haven't noticed, because you probably have, but I've been lately working a lot. I'm sorry about my hair, I just showered. I've been working in the living room a lot, as you know, lately. And I don't think I've explained to you exactly why, and if I have, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna repeat myself. When I worked on Just Do It, it was a very, very complex edit, and it caused a lot of stress. So much stress that like I'm a little traumatized and everything. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And I worked on that video in my room, in my big desk, the entire way. And because of that, my room turned, like the ambience in my room, it went from being a room of, you know, relaxation and unwinding into a room of stress and trauma. I know it's kind of weird, but I was explaining this a lot better to myself when I was talking to myself about this. Yes, I consult myself about a lot of things. But yeah, I guess you get the point. You know, my room used to be this place that I loved spending time in, And I still do sometimes, but it depends on what I'm doing. And most of the time, it has nothing to do with creativity these days. Like, if I'm in my room, it's either because I'm sick or I'm making a video, which these days I'm not really making videos in my room anymore, or I'm sleeping. And comparing that to before, where I would spend hours and hours in my room editing every weekend or every day, or depending on, you know, the time, I would spend so much time in my room because my room was my office for many, many years. But after Just Do It, and I just haven't been able to like go back to that, despite moving that big desk into my room. I just haven't been able to do anything because my room is a place that I don't feel comfortable in working. I feel stuck. I feel like caved in, you know? And I know I just spent like 4 minutes talking about why I don't like my room. So anyway, jumping back into subject here. I've been working a lot in the living room lately, and the living room is not very comfortable. I mean, who the hell likes working on a couch with a computer on your lap all day and a bunch of stuff around you? You have to, every time you want to go to the bathroom, you have to like move everything carefully. You know, you can't just stand up and go. No. So as I was sitting here today all day, because I've been editing and just doing a lot of things here today, and I felt really good in this room. I felt comfortable. The AC is nice. I was not stressed out about, you know, anything. It's just, I felt really good in this room. And this room has always just been a storage room. I'm the one who turned it into my eBay room, despite, well, all this. So why can't it be more? This room, look at it. It has a lot of potential. And on top of all that, it's baby blue, which is my favorite color. The only thing I don't like is that light. I hate daylight bulbs. I hate them. I love halogen stuff like this. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I've been really thinking about turning this into my office. And that is, like, I never really thought I would do that because I've never really liked the idea of an office, but as I've grown up, I've realized more that, you know, it is good to separate work from your personal life, and I guess that involves, you know, your sleeping life. And I just miss going to my room to chill. I no longer do that. If I want to chill, I go to the living room, or I'm not home, you know? My room is not really a place that I like anymore because of all of this. GTA 4 is still turned on, really? Let me just close it. I was just trying to figure something out in GTA 4 because I can't save my game. Anyway, I don't want to talk for so long, but I'm probably going to talk for a long time, so just, you know, bear with me. So yeah, let me just show you around the room a little bit so you can get an idea of what I'm envisioning here. And I really hope this is something that I carry on with. This would be an excellent summer project, actually, because I just started my summer. Really, the only things I have to do in my life are edit, see friends, and feed my dogs. Like, this could definitely be something that I can put all my time and effort right now. It's like the perfect timing, you know? But anyway, enough blabbering. Let me show you this. So as you can see, it's a fucking mess. Yeah, I'm sorry it's about being so straight here, but let me just close the door. So that's my room over there. That door, that lovely door, is my room, and I can show you my room right now. I just hope there's nothing in my bed or no underwear. Okay, good. So this is my room. As you can see, that's a big old desk full of shit. That's my TV, and like I worked on that. I've been working on that desk, not that desk, but that specific corner for many years, and I hate working on that corner now. Like, look at all this inspiration that I've collected over the years. That inspiration is now useless because I never work in this room anymore. That chair, it's pretty much always just full of clothes. Alright, going back to the other room. So, this is the room that has always been known as a storage room and is now recently considered my eBay room, my work room, but I don't really spend that much time in here. And I never spend much time in here because, well, it was always balls hot because we thought the AC didn't work. But now we know it works. It's super amazing. It's super quiet. I love it. It cools up the room so quickly. And I step here and I look at this and I just envision so much potential for the first time ever. I mean, you can see all this crap. It's pretty bad. Like, it has a lot of work that is needed. But like, what I've mainly thought about is that, you know, I'm officially taking two classes now the next semester, my second year of college. And like, that is the most official thing I've ever done. This is the first time in my life that I've actually made a decision for me, okay? I mean, I've made plenty of decisions for myself, but like big decisions regarding my future, this is truly the first time that I have made a decision that I want, you know? And I just thought, like, you know, if I'm going all the way with this YouTube thing, I'm going all the way. So why not have like an official place that is not my room, or a place that I call my office, a place where I go and I do my work, because this is now starting, well, it kind of started a few months ago, but starting today, that decision that I made to commit myself to my art is now considered my work, okay? That is no longer a hobby in my eyes. I mean, honestly, I've never really been a big fan of the word hobby. Hobby has always been used to describe things that you do in your free time, but this is not something I want to do in my free time. This is something that I want to dedicate myself to. This is something that I want to build, and that's something I want to turn into something that is a lot more than just a hobby. I look like a crazy person, but you know what I mean. So yes, that's what I think about when I think about this room. I envision my office. I haven't talked to my mom about this, but I don't see why she wouldn't be okay with it, because this room has never been used for anything. She doesn't use this room. She just comes in here when she needs to print something. So, yes. When I look at this big fucking mess, I see a couch over there for potential clients and stuff, and people who want to like hire me. I see my big old desk back here. Not this tiny ass desk. This is going back in my room. I see this with like 2 bright lights. You know, this is where I'm gonna take pictures of my eBay. I see, actually, you know what? This could even be a place where I do my art, because I have a table downstairs that is a actual art table that used to belong to my uncle, but now it's in our house. I don't know why, but it's like one of those tables that you can actually pull up like this, like this, so you can like draw on it, and not have to be like that. So I might bring that up here. I don't know, but I'm hyped. I'm not on caffeine right now, so this is a lot, okay? What I'm saying right now is a lot, okay? I usually am like this when I'm on caffeine, but I'm not on caffeine. I'm on natural caffeine right now. Okay, I know you're tired of looking at this mess, but yes, I really want to do something with this, and I don't know, I just see so much potential, and I just loved working. I mean, I'm getting rid of that shitty chair, but look at my tripod. Look at it. That thing used to be in my room, taking up all this space and stressing me out every time I looked at it. It's just, I'm just so excited, you guys. This is like really exciting. And that's why I'm vlogging with my iPhone, because I needed to get all of this on video, and I was not going to empty my memory card. It's just, yeah, so I'm very excited about it. So I think that I'm definitely gonna go for it. I'm gonna get rid of this whole giant big ass mess. I'm getting rid of those 2 lame art things and that calendar is from some church, and I'm turning this. I'm not gonna go all out with decoration and whatever. I just want to turn this into a place where I can work. And right now, I obviously can't work with this big giant mess in front of me. So I definitely need to have a good old conversation with my mom, because, you know, if this is going to be my office, we need to do something about this. And I don't want this to be like my office slash a what's it called, a storage room, because that's what it is. I don't want this to look like a freaking attic, you know. I don't know, there's just a lot of stuff we need to go over. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. So like, I'm kind of losing my voice too after talking this much, but yes, I see potential, man. I see a lot of potential in this room. A lot of work though, a lot of work needs to be done. Okay, so I am once again vlogging with my main camera, my Canon EOS M3. I said that in Spanish, by the way. Yeah, I recently woke up. If you can't, you can probably not tell, but it's 4:30 p.m. I woke up around 2:40, but I stayed in bed until like 3, and I just finished breakfast, which, speaking of which, actually, I've been having like a little bit of trouble cooking lately because I stir fry a lot, like a lot, every single day. And you know how when you stir fry, it releases like a lot of fumes. It's been really hard like inhaling those fumes lately, and I think it's because my lungs are having enough of it, because I've been stir frying every single day for a couple of years now. And so my asthma has been kind of like acting up a bit. In fact, I am actually starting to think now that my asthma came back because of all the stir frying. So I got a little paranoid, and I googled around some things. And it turns out that in China, lots of women get lung cancer because of how much they stir fry in China, you know, vegetables and whatever. And obviously I got a little bit scared. I mean, I'm not scared of cancer. To me, cancer is nothing. But I obviously don't want to get it. So from now on, I'm going to start covering my stir frying pan. Is that what you call it? I'm not sure, but my mom does that. And I've never liked it because it kind of doesn't stir fry your vegetables. It kind of boils the vegetables more than it stir fries them. But you know what? I'd rather do that than get lung cancer. And it's been really hard lately to cook, and I've been coughing a lot, like like that. And I totally did not do it dramatically. Like, this was real. I was just kind of holding it so I could finish my sentence. So yeah, I was gonna talk about something else, and I ended up talking about asthma and lung cancer. And holding this is really hard because this camera is not light. So anyway, yeah, so it's August 5th? I'm not very sure, but I'm still working on No Rules to Creativity. And it's been a couple of days, guys, since I decided to turn the other room into my office. So let me go ahead and show you the progress that we've done so far and talk a little bit about that. Okay, so if this would focus, there we go. This is my room right now. My ultimate goal with my room, let me just turn on the light over here. My ultimate goal with my room is to just have this be a room of relaxation and not a room where I do work. So that desk is leaving. I'm going to put the small desk back in here one of these days, because that's definitely a pretty hard task on its own. And I'm not very sure what I'm going to do with all these decorations, because, well, we've decided to put like new and different decorations in my new office. You know, basically we don't want it to look like a thrift store like this setup. So I think that all of this stuff, like what's on the walls, except for this is definitely coming, but these things are probably gonna stay here. And what I'm gonna do in the, you know, in my office's case is I want something like this, but more like set in a specific, in its own place. So I want to make like a vision board. So we have to buy like a bulletin board and all that stuff. But I want a bulletin board that has like the magnets thing as well. So yeah, we're just getting started. But so in that vision board, I will put stuff like that. So these things might stay here because honestly, this doesn't really go with my office at all. And then all of these knickknacks, I'm not very sure what I'm gonna do with them yet. Because like I said, we're just getting started. But what is for sure is that this desk is going to the other room. And oh, shout out to James. I still have yet to spend the freaking gift card. I didn't spend it that day, on the Prime Day because I don't know what happened, but I couldn't do it. So it's okay, I'll just use it some other time. But don't worry, I'm slow, but I'm sure. That doesn't rhyme, but you know, you get the point. Slowly but surely. But I'm still very appreciative. Anyway, you know what? I might put this art in the new office. I'm not gonna show you yet, though. That's a surprise. But yeah, I'm not sure. The speakers are definitely probably going to go to the office. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the TV. I don't know if it's gonna stay here, if it's gonna go into the office. It's probably gonna stay here because I still like watching movies sometimes here. It's kind of fun. The consoles, I will be selling my PS2 and perhaps my PS3 as well, but if I get a PS4, it's not going to go in the office, it's going to go in my room. All of my art supplies are going to go in the office, so this, and here I've got more stuff. Yeah, I still have a lot to do, but for now, the only thing that is for sure is that this desk is going in the office, and the smaller desk is coming back here, so technically speaking, I moved this gigantic desk here for nothing. But hey, it was cool having it. But I want my room to be very, very minimal. And for that to happen, I need a small desk because really, look at this. I don't even have a chair here anymore. I moved it to the office. So there's really no reason for me to have this gigantic desk, which right now only serves for me to put my oatmeal plates aside from my nightstand. But yes, let me show you the office now. By the way, this is full of like office supplies. Like, look, I got some here. This is like tech stuff. And then down here's like just extra stuff. And then here's like all my camera equipment. All of this is probably gonna go in the office, although I'm not sure because we don't have that much space. But without further ado, let's show the office. That's me. Which, by the way, I'm wearing the VidCon shirt for the first time in a while. Here it is for now. So, alright, the computer's updating. I didn't know that. Alright, so yeah, we still have that mess, which the ultimate, what's it called? The ultimate goal is to get rid of all this. So have this like completely empty. We do have that printer over there, but that is my mom's printer. And I'm still debating if I want to put that art up or not. It was like $5 arts, you know, you get at these like 99-cent store. But I do like that one that my mom bought. She said that she saw it and she thought that that is me like surfing the web. Get it? And I liked it because I think that, you know, a lot of people when they meet me or people that know me, they always say that I'm like a super chill person, like I'm naturally high or whatever. It's something that I've always been told. It's really hot in here. So it just kind of reminds me of me, and also I grew up in an island going to the beach. So yeah, I guess you could say that painting really does say a lot about me, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we still have a lot of work to do. But look at that. My mom has already cleared up her side of the closet, which hopefully will have all of this crap, and all of that crap, which, by the way, all of this is my mom's, literally. None of it is mine. That is mine, and that is mine, which I think it should be pretty easy to pick up after. So I guess that while my computer doesn't update, I could talk to you guys a little bit about my plans. By the way, look, I got my chair here. So, put my phone here. So, obviously I want to clean up all this stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do about my eBay business side because, to be honest with you, I haven't been selling much. Like, the whole month of July, I didn't sell a single thing. Not because I didn't sell, because I didn't really have that many stuff listed and I wasn't paying too much attention. Partly because I was in school and I was editing a lot. And now that I'm taking my YouTube career forward, I really do feel like I want to focus more on like my YouTube, I guess, and my personal brand. I think that's more important. eBay is just something that provides easy money, I guess. I mean, it's not easy, but okay, it's kind of easy. Selling on eBay is really easy once you get the hang of it and you learn like proper tips on how to get your items out there. Oh look, my laptop just updated. I feel very short of breath. I might have to take like an albuterol shot. I don't know. I don't feel safe. That thing makes me shaky. Anyway, so by the way, I love this light. It's so awesome. So as you can see, I've got my fan mail over there. I definitely want to make a place for the fan mail specifically. Like, I don't know, maybe a bin or an organizer kind of thing. Which, by the way, I'm really sorry, I have been very slow with fan mail stuff. It's just, I already have a video, like, I just have to edit it, but I've been so caught up with No Rules to Creativity. It's so much more interesting. But I think that after No Rules to Creativity, I'm gonna do the fan mail video, because I need to get that up. So yeah, those are college books. I have to put them on Facebook, because my college has a Facebook page specifically for book sales, so you just put them on that page and people call you and you meet up in the campus. That box is gonna go soon because that's where the art that I've been working on will go. And the ThinkPad, I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of it. I really like it for like maybe videos and stuff. I did use it once for a video. And then in there, I still have like a ton of eBay stuff that I have to take care of, but I'll do that some other day. And that is actually that yellow thing I'm going to be selling it on eBay. It's like a really high quality, what's it called? Life suit? You know, so you can float in the water. It was from when I was a baby, so obviously it doesn't fit me, but it's a really good brand. It's in really good conditions. Easy money! Okay, that sounded really greedy, but it's true. It's easy money. And it's vintage, too. Ish. I mean, it's from like the early 2000s, maybe late 90s. So, yes. That box is full of like really old electronics. I have to go through it. Me and my mom, honestly, because I don't know why she gave me that. None of that stuff belongs to me. And that's my headset, my tripod, my old tripod. My new tripod is in my room, I think. Shout out to James, who made it possible for me to get that awesome tripod. And I've got 2 more tripods over there, which are old, because honestly, this one that I'm holding is the best. And yeah, I think I'm gonna hang that up. I really like the colors. I don't like the whole Africa thing, because honestly, I have no specific connection to Africa. But I just really like how the colors blend with the baby blue. I think that could really work out. And my mom wants to do something with that printer, which we don't even know if it works. That's just a little bit, I guess, on how my office is going. Yeah, shout out to Barry. I really, you know what? After No Rules to Creativity, I'm gonna focus on 2 things. Number 1 is the fan mail video. Number 2 is Barry's drawing, because I am not caught up at all. I need to like really finish that, because I actually I sent out the drawing of Jimmy that I did for free, and the fan received it. So now I just have to do Barry's drawing, really. So yeah, time to get to work. Oh no, not this again. Last time I got this message was when my old laptop did the Windows 10 update, and that wasn't fun. Which, by the way, I don't think I've talked to you guys about the life of my old computer nowadays. It's actually in Miami. I gave it to my grandma because she had a computer that was really shitty. So when I bought this one, I was like, hey grandma, does my cousin want a new computer, because I have a 12-year-old cousin. She's like, no, she already has a PC, but I could use a new computer. And I remembered, oh my gosh, yeah, my grandma has a really shitty computer. Why not give my old one to her? Because my old one wasn't that great in my standards, but in my grandmother's standards, all she does is she's a writer, and she just puts a lot of pictures and blog posts on the internet. So for that purpose, my computer's actually really good, my old one. So yeah, I gave that to her, and my grandpa, he knows a lot about computers and restarting and hardware, software, whatever. So I gave it to him, I completely wiped it clean, and I gave it to him, and I don't know what he did to it, but according to them, the computer's now super fast again. It's brand new. So I'm really happy for them, and my grandma uses it every single day, which makes me happy. So it's nice that I was able to not only get an amazing computer for myself, but also give my old computer a new life that's free of a lot of abuse from me, because I abused that computer like crazy. My grandmother probably treats it very well in comparison to me. Also, I was just looking at my desktop, and did I tell you guys that I submitted these clips of my videos, Just Do It, No Rules to Creativity, to this campaign that a company called Movement is doing. It's like a watch/clothing company. It's a very well-known one. They have 1 million followers on Instagram. So I submitted my clips, and it was I think my mom's home. So I submitted these clips, and I'm really hoping that they make it to the actual video that they're making. I did put the hashtag on my Just Do It clip on Instagram, and they commented on it that they liked it and that they liked my style. So that's hopefully a good sign that my videos will make it into the campaign thingy. I don't know, but it's worth a try, I guess. Ma, so what are you gonna do today to improve the office on your half?
I already did.
You already did?
Yeah, I already cleaned the leather jacket, and I took out the box that had this water vacuum cleaner. And now I got plastic boxes for these things. Checking.
Oh, that's great. Thank goodness you're doing that.
But these don't fit. Okay.
But you can put it on the flat one.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just wanted to know if they fit in this one. But I don't think so.
By the way, because I know that I'm documenting this for an actual video, but in this case, we're doing boring closet stuff, so I think I'm gonna skip that. And then phase 2 of the moving out video, yeah, it's an actual video, will be getting rid of the big mess and then putting up more of these kinds of things. Ma, by the way, I was talking to them before you came home, and I said that I wanted to make a vision board as part of the decoration of my office. But I want to get a bulletin board, a big bulletin board that also has magnets and stuff, and put pictures of stuff on it. What do you think?
Yeah, you can do that if you like.
I'll make it look pretty, you know. It's not like it's gonna look like my room, like a thrift store. Alright, so this is actually really cool. I might start vlogging with this camera a little more because the quality is just so much better than the other one. Not that I don't like my vlogging camera, where is it? Now I can't find it. Well, it must be somewhere. But the other one is really nice, but obviously it's not as updated as this one. But one thing that the other one has that this one doesn't is the wide angle lens. This one just has a regular standard one. But right now I'm actually working on something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and it's the I've always had trouble with that word. Digitally signed email quotes. So basically it's like I take pictures that look cool and I put a little quote and my signature on it, and I send it to my patrons' email. I'm gonna try to do it every month, but if not, I'll do it in every other month, because I do have a lot of like pictures and quotes that I like, but I don't, you know, sometimes I go like I'm not always taking pictures, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna try and do this as much as I can, which is why I'm doing it first for the $5 people, because I feel like if I expand it to everybody, then like obviously I have to be more consistent, because this is something that is for everybody, not just some people. So yeah, I'm really excited about these. I'm just working on the second one. The first one is the one I made public, which says mines are like parachutes, they don't function unless they're open, which is one of my favorite quotes. I did not write it. It's in the back of this rock that my grandma gave me. I don't know where the rock is, but yeah. And the second one is one of my favorite quotes, which is, if we are ever to really know, we must simply take a leap of faith and let the cards fall where they may. This quote I have known for a couple of years, actually. I found it, I think I was like 15. I don't know where I got it from, but I still have it, because I have like a whole notes. Like I have a note in my phone that is just full of quotes that I like. And so that's one of my favorite ones, because like I found it in a time in my life where I guess you could say I needed it, and so I still like it. So yeah, and some of these quotes are actually made by me. This one isn't, but soon I will start sharing quotes that I've sort of made. Not really, but just kind of stuff that comes out of my mind, and then I think, oh, this is actually a pretty good quote. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I think I'm done though with this one. I'm just deciding the size of the font right now, and then we'll be on our way. And I think I'm gonna put these in my Instagram story as well, because my Instagram story is limited, so like whoever sees it in the first 24 hours will never see it again, but my patrons will have access to it forever, as long as they have the email, obviously. But yeah, I'm hoping this is cool. I posted it on my Facebook and my Twitter. Hopefully it'll attract some attention. I actually got a new patron. I think I already said that in the blog, I'm not sure, but the Mook 1012, which is one of my oldest fans actually, became a patron, which makes me happy. At first I didn't know it was him. I thought it was some other person, but then he commented in one of my Patreon vlogs, and I was like concerned. I'm like, how did you find these? These are exclusive. You're not supposed to watch them unless you're a patron. Then he was like, oh, I am a patron. And I'm like, oh wait, he's the new guy. So Mook, if you see this, I know this might be uploaded many months after the actual thing happened, but I'm sorry, I confused you. I swear it was like a total misunderstanding. So, but I think we're cool now. Anyway, so yeah, I need to post the I have the email ready for all the $5 and plus patrons. I just need to figure out what size font I want. I think I'm gonna go for the small one. I think that's good. So let's just save as. Okay, that sounded a little bad, but don't mind, Instagram, my Patreon. Yeah, because I have several folders. I really, like, one of my biggest goals is to, like, separate a day and just, like, dedicate the entire day to cleaning my computer and my hard drives, because I've mentioned before, that is one of the worst things about being an artist, is that you live a god dang messy lifestyle. And it's okay when you're creating amazing things, but then after, you're left with this awful mess, and it's not very fun. But anyway. By the way, I've been a lot more active on my Facebook fan page, because for many months I just kind of neglected it, and now it's kind of like, I said that in Spanish. Sorry. Quote number 2. Photoshop, you're so sometimes. But yeah, I've been posting a lot more on my Facebook fan page. But are you serious? This, for some reason, is taking very long to save. Anyway, so I've been posting a lot more on my Facebook. But what I've been doing is, because before I neglected my page, I was posting a lot, but I was posting a lot of written feed posts and updates. But lately I've been posting a lot of written feed posts with pictures tagged with them. So people are kind of, in my opinion, that does attract more people to see the post and actually take their time to read it. And I think it's been working. My pictures have been getting a lot more attention, a lot more likes, which makes me very happy. And I try not to focus so much on like the likes and whatever. But sometimes it's like, especially as a creator, I think that it's very important to have people who engage with your content, because then what's the point? I get it that this is supposed to be fun, and it is, don't get me wrong. But as an artist, it's very important to have supporters and to have people who, like your stuff, and who take the time out of their lives to appreciate it, I guess. And so that's what the likes and the views are to me. They're admirers, not just, I don't see it as money. I see it as an audience, as like my videos are my art gallery, and the views are the people who go see my exposition, if that's how you call it. I don't know. Why is this taking so long to save? Must be the image size. Yep. 3000 by 4000. Okay, hold on. I need to cancel. Okay, this is taking too long. So I'm just gonna lower the image size. So let's see, 1920 by something. By the way, I have been freaking loving. Oh gosh, are you kidding? I have been loving my new office. That's what I was gonna say. Like, I just love, especially this light, it just gives off this amazing vibe to my room, my office. And I'm just so excited to have a bedroom again in my life. I haven't really had a bedroom since I was a kid, because ever since I can remember, my room has always just been filled with technology and all sorts of distractions. So it's really, really nice to finally just separate all these distractions from me, in my sleep. And although my schedule's a little banged up now, because I'm like going to bed at 5 in the morning, waking up at 3 p.m., I have noticed that my night's sleep has been so much better, like so much better. Like, I feel rested, and I've been waking up ready to get to work, and it's just awesome. Like, I haven't even started editing today. I've just kind of been, it's already 6 p.m. I've been sitting here for like 2 hours just doing this whole Photoshop thing, and just listening to music. Like, this is kind of work, I guess, but it doesn't feel like it because of how fun I think it is. Oh my goodness, 10 minutes. By the way, I went on a road trip like 2 days ago. It was okay. We didn't have that much fun, but yeah, it was cool. But I think that my birth week road trip is gonna be even better because we're gonna go to this amazing beach, and we're probably gonna be staying at an Airbnb, me and my 2 best friends. So I'm super excited about that, like super excited, and I think I'm going to be recording it. I don't know if it's gonna be like this fancy editing. Okay, this is taking forever. I don't know if it's gonna be like this super fancy editing because I want to enjoy my birthday. I don't want to spend the whole time like. I don't understand why this is taking so long. I really don't. I'm sorry this is taking so long, so I'm gonna stop the recording right now. I love this camera, but I'm getting rid of it pretty soon. I don't know when, but... Alright, so I'm all done with the pictures. I'll show them to you in a minute, but... Actually, no, I can't show them to you because this is only for $5 and up. So, you have to become a $5 patron to find out what the second one is. Go ahead and send it. BAM! And I sent it with my email, for my business email, because, just in case, I like to be professional. This is so cool. David DeFranco responded me on Snapchat, and I'm kind of fangirling like crazy inside. You see, just because I'm sort of popular on YouTube doesn't mean I don't fangirl either. Especially after you've been watching somebody for so many years. Anyway, yeah, that's cool. I just wanted to share that with you. And shout out to David, even though you're probably never going to see this. Check it out. New banner. I just worked on it. Let me show you. This is the Patreon one, and this is, well, the regular one will be for my Instagram. So, yeah, awesome. Just gonna save that. Cool. Okay, so it is 8:09 p.m. And I've been pretty much working for the last couple of hours on random stuff, but mostly pictures. Man, I love recording on this camera. It's such good quality. And I edited some pictures from June from the same model that is going to appear in No Rules for Creativity, which is my friend Naisha. Yeah, posted those on my Instagram story because I don't know, I don't like posting pictures of like other people on my Instagram. I know there's tons of people who do that, but I just don't, like, I post either pictures of me or videos of other people or me. I know that's a little bit egotistical, but I don't know, I just never been a fan of posting pictures of other people. I just send them to them and, that's it. But I posted them in my story just to kind of give people an idea of what I'm capable of with photography, because I don't really do photography very often. It's not really my thing. And if I do it, it's because, because I get like a random urge or something, or sometimes I take a few snaps when I'm shooting a video. But I just found these pictures today and I had completely forgot about them, and I was like, you know what, let me just edit the ones I like and send them to the model. And just tell her to credit me if she posts one of them. And I was like, why not post these on my story to kind of show people your girl does a little more than just video, And I was actually quite impressed by the quality of pictures this camera is actually capable of getting. Like, this camera, I have a love-hate relationship with it, but when it does a good job, it does a really, really good job. But that's the thing, it either does a good job or it does a okay one. And I wish it would do an amazing job every single time. And I know I'm looking at myself, it's just the quality is just so amazing, and the autofocus is not so bad when it comes to like face tracking, so I'm actually quite impressed. I feel so sophisticated in this shot, I don't know, because everything's like blurry behind me and I'm just like, with the light hitting my face like this, I'm just like, hello. And also I changed a couple of things in my Patreon page dashboard thing. I changed the picture, like the overhead picture, and I also changed what I make. So it says Lau is creating, and you kind of have the freedom to write whatever. So I posted, I used to have is creating films, art, and more, but I don't really make art on YouTube, so I was like, this makes no sense. And also my banner made no sense because it was me drawing, and I don't do anything that has anything to do with drawing on my channel. So I changed the banner to a picture of me, which actually a picture I took when I recorded Just Do It, or shot Just Do It. And I changed the is creating to films that will make your day. It's the best thing I could think of today, but maybe I'll change it, maybe I won't, but yeah, I like it, because it just gives off a positive vibe. Like, my videos are a lot more than just fancy effects. Like, my videos have a meaning, and I feel like my videos encourage people the way I would have wanted to be encouraged when I was at my lowest creatively. And actually I'm thinking, and I'm looking at this camera, and I'm just like looking back to when I was deciding whether I wanted to get this camera or a PlayStation 4, back when I still did gaming. Like, I just can't imagine what would have happened if I would have gotten the PS4. Actually, I can imagine. I would probably not made any videos regarding gaming because I didn't really like doing it anymore. I would have probably used my PS4 for just some games, and I wouldn't have a camera, and all of the things that I've created to this point with this camera wouldn't exist. It's crazy. I just can't get over this quality. It's just so different. And I don't have to hold anything, which is even better. The problem is I start talking, and it's already 5 minutes. Still have my asthma too. But it's a little better. This kind of stuff just makes me want to take a picture of myself. Like, but I honestly don't feel like I'm in any shape to take pictures of myself right now. At least for Instagram, like nice pictures. Like, you know, I need to fix my hair a little bit, put in a nice shirt, maybe a little bit of concealer. I know you guys think that I don't need any of that stuff, but it's not to please anybody, don't worry. It's to please myself. Because that's probably the hardest person and most important to please at the end of the day, is yourself. So, yes. Alright, back in the regular vlogging camera, because this thing was a little heavy, to be honest with you, so, yeah. So, it's already like 5 p.m. I did not just wake up, don't worry. I woke up at 1 p.m. But I always take like an hour to make breakfast, and then like another hour to eat it, because I watch like videos and stuff. And then I just kept watching videos because I just wanted to finish some vlogs that I wasn't caught up with, I guess. Gotta love that crystal light. Super bad for you, but I don't care. I mean, I do care a lot about my health, but this is like a one-time thing, and the impact that it has on my body is not that bad for just a one-time thing. Anyway, this is not about health though. So, office is going great. We still have like a gigantic mess, as you can see, but slowly but surely we will take care of that. That is all trash. That is all like old paperwork. As you can see, Cheeky's already getting the hang of this place. Right, Cheeky? So yeah, today's plan, or rather tonight's plan. Last night I didn't sleep very well. I went to bed around 5 a.m. after watching, how many movies? I don't remember. I watched one movie. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I watched one movie. I don't even remember the name of it. And then I started watching The Founder, which is about something with McDonald's. I don't really understand it yet, though, but it has something to do with it. And just if you have Netflix, just look for it. I started watching that, and I did not finish it because it was 5 in the morning. I was like, okay, I need to go to bed now. Otherwise, I'm going to be sleeping all day, which is almost what I did. But anyway, I am wearing the same clothes as yesterday's, my pajamas, which is kind of my life's goal, is to like work in my pajamas every day. I'm not the kind of person who like gets up, showers in the morning, you know, gets all nice in like some outfit. I'm like the opposite of that. The only reason why I change is to like go out. But if I'm just gonna stay in, I don't. And I'm not even a morning shower person. I'm a night shower person. Just because it's just really cold in the morning. I don't know why. It's just always been like that. But anyway, okay. I'm trying to talk to you guys about one thing and I keep going on all these subjects that is not that. But today I'm going to be doing something that I have been thinking about for a very long time, and I think I've finally decided, really? Black has been a really bad boy today, so he is not allowed anywhere. Not even my room, son. But yeah, I have decided that it is time to sell this microphone. I'll explain in just a sec. Should I sell it along with the battery I got for it? I'm gonna take it just in case. I actually have the box. I have to get it. It's somewhere up there. But I guess that while I get it, I can explain myself here. Oh, what was that? So I've had this microphone since November? No, late 2016. I got it at Best Buy. And I thought it was going to be great, and it is great, but there's a lot of things I don't like about it. Like, it has this really distinct hissing sound. It's like the worst white noise ever. I hate it. And I've tried every single way to get rid of that hissing noise, and I just can't do it. I don't know why. And now I can't find oh, here it is. The box. I've got all kinds of boxes up here, as you can see. So it's always good to keep the boxes for like important electronics, but just because of this. Oh god, this is not a pretty view, I'm sorry. So, yeah, here's the box. I got this thinking that this was the best microphone. And I guess it's good if you're starting out, although for the price, I don't think so. It retails new for like $160, which I think is a little bit too overpriced for a beginner microphone. And the guy at Best Buy said that this is like the best microphone in the market, which is total bullshit. It isn't. Blacky's like scared of me because no, you're not going in my office because you've been a very, very bad boy. I punished him because he was being very rude. He even attacked Cheeky for no reason. But anyway, so yeah, this microphone is not that great because of the hissing sound and also because of the size. It is so freaking bulky. This thing is like humongous. I'd say this is like 9 to 10 inches, and for my camera, it's like, look at that. It's like double the size of my camera. I really don't like that. The Pro version of this is actually half the size. It's very light, but it retails for like $250, which I do have, but I'm trying to save up money as well as I'm trying to pay off my laptop, although I don't know, I haven't paid anything for a couple of months because my mom hasn't said anything. And I like every time I ask, she's like, oh, don't worry about it. And I'm like, but Ma, I don't know. But I know that eventually I want to pay off at least 75% of it because it was a lot of money for this laptop. But I can only focus on today. And today, I want to put this on eBay. I wish I could get like not my full worth of money back. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Because I paid $100 for it. It was like $160 at Best Buy where I bought it. But my mom had, she gave me a couple of stuff she wanted me to return. But since it was like well past the return date, they just basically gave me like $60 worth of store credit. because I just went there and I acted all like, oh, just please give me some credit, and they did. So I only paid about $100 for this, but I would like to get more because, I mean, come on, obviously, it's worth $160, so why not try and get a little bit more than what I paid for? So I'm gonna try and list it for $125. I don't see how that won't attract people because these microphones go online for $160 and plus. And used, I'm not sure, but I've barely used this thing. I will be including an extra battery. The first original battery is still good. I've treated this thing with so much care. I have the original box, everything. Oh, and the reason why I am selling this and not immediately buying the Pro Edition, which I know is really good, without any editing, like on its own, it doesn't have any hissing sound. I've done my research, trust me. But the reason why I'm not getting the Pro Edition straight away is because honestly, I don't need it that much. Like, I rarely use this microphone. I used to use it more back when I was still kind of, you know, searching for my direction on YouTube. But now that I've kind of found a direction that I'm happy with, a direction in which I rarely use a directional microphone. Like, I've been using my old headset more than my microphone, so I'm in no rush to get a new one. Let's just sell this already. It's kind of just taking up space. I'd rather use the money from this microphone and put it on my savings for something else. Speaking of which, I might finally use James's Amazon gift card today because, okay, I'm not gonna get the lenses thingy. I decided not to get it because I feel like I was gonna, it was like so cheap, and a lot of people were complaining of, like, well, the kinds of issues you get when you pay for really cheap stuff. So I decided that I am just gonna get the belt clip because I'd rather get the cheap version. Is only like $6, and like it's either that or the $70 version, which I do not need right now, to be honest. And I think I'm gonna get an external like memory card / USB reader, either that or a USB hub, because I do have a USB hub which is super old and it's super annoying and super flimsy and super made in China, and I hate it, and I would like a new one. But I don't know, if there was like a combination of both, like USB and SD card slot, that would be great. I really hope I can find one that is cheap. But yeah, let's just do this. I need to like clear up all of this mess so I can like take a picture of this. So yeah. Okay, this lemonade is strong. I may have put a little bit too much Crystal Light in it. Cheeky. You're so great. Okay, so I'm a little bit addicted to vlogging. I'm just booting up my computer here, which is strangely slow. I think it's because it did a Windows update recently. Yeah, it's like a lot smoother too. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Yo, what is up with this AC? I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember now. I've been really enjoying having my professional... Why am I doing like this? It is professional. I don't like the word professional. It's stupid. But for the purpose of this, I'm gonna call it my professional side. I love keeping it separated from like my chill side, which is my room. Like lately I've been going into my room a lot and it's just always clean. Before, when my office was my room, it was always a giant mess. Now the giant mess is in here, which is nice. So eventually I would like this to be very clean, although I doubt it's ever going to be perfectly clean because that happens very rarely in my life. Again, part of being an artist. Where's my mouse? But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Oh, just hit my laptop. It's okay though, it's stainless steel. Alright, so I thought I'd do this live since it's one of my routine things when I go into my computers. I always check my channel. I either do this on the computer or on my phone. let's see, 14,859 subscribers, 2,677,906 video views. Not bad, although subscribers have been slow lately. This past week, it's just been like probably 1 to 5 subscribers a day, but mostly less than 5. And also views are super slow. Like Forgotten Little Memories and Just Do It were like they're like currently the main videos I'm getting right now, that are getting views right now, sorry. And Just Do It was getting at least 10 views per day. And Forgotten Little Memories maybe 5 or something. And they were doing good, but Just Do It is like, lately the view count has been like paused, so right now, Forgotten Little Memories has finally been updated. It was in like 583 for the last 3 days, and Just Do It has been stuck at that for the last week. The last week! That was not happening 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, these videos were getting views every single day, and YouTube was successfully updating that. But now, I think they're still getting the views, but YouTube is so freaking glitchy. I don't know, man. It's kind of stupid, really. And I know I'm getting the views. I'll show you my analytics. I have no problem with being transparent here. Like, look, my views haven't changed. Although it did go down a little bit. I was at 60,000, but it's not much. It's just by 200. And look, the stats, the line is going straight. So there hasn't been any major drops or anything. So I really don't get it. What is going on? Subscribers are also normal, pretty much. Look, it's even growing, and I've been stuck. What is going on? I'm not gonna lie, this stuff doesn't really affect me as much as it did before. Remember back in like the early episodes of Live Life with Lau? It's crazy. Like, just watching those episodes makes me feel more negative. And I'm very sorry if it did. But I guess that's just real life, and it's part of the series. It's what makes it special, because it's real. You're living life with me. Now, not as detailed, of course, because you're not literally living my life, but it's like, you know what I mean. It's a cool title. And it kind of does resonate, because you're seeing like the downs and the ups. And even though, like, man, if I hadn't read this book right here, I would still be like in the beginning of Live Life with Lau. I would still be that negative creator, all depressed because my videos are not getting views. But I'm not. Listen, like, I'm not really getting that many subscribers or views, but I feel good. I feel very optimistic about it because I'm trying every single day, and that just makes me happy that I am. If I were doing nothing like I did 2 weeks ago when I got sick, then I would be feeling pretty bad, because when I don't do anything, it's like I feel behind. And I know it's okay to take a break. Like, today I've barely done any work. Yesterday I did nothing related to my next video, and the day before I did nothing but focus on my next video. Like, it just depends on the day, but it's just, as long as I do something that gets me a little bit forward, I'm gonna read to you an email that I think resonates with what I'm trying to tell you. Oh my god, Rockstar Games Social Club friend request. I don't use that anymore. I need to do something about that. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Where is it? I can't find it now. Oh, here we go. This is from the tut.com, which is like these daily emails from the universe. I just like it. It's kind of cheesy, but I like it. On August 3rd, I received this email, which really changed my way of thinking about this. And it says, "Please tell anyone who wants to know, Laura, that a dream not followed by consistent action, however humble or small the actions may be, points to either a huge contradiction or a gigantic misunderstanding. Because when people are clear and they realize just how powerful they already are, wild horses can't stop them from taking baby steps every day." Basically, this email is saying, if you're not being consistent towards what you want in life, but you keep dreaming about it, it's like it says, it's a huge contradiction or a gigantic misunderstanding. Because yeah, you can dream all you want, but if you don't do anything, that dream's never gonna get realized. You're gonna keep dreaming, but you're never gonna wake up. Because when people are clear and they realize just how powerful they are, and they start taking action, whether it is small or big, that's when nobody can stop you. It doesn't matter whether you're taking big action or baby steps. The important thing is that you're consistent and that you're doing something, and you're not just sitting around thinking about your dreams and daydreaming, you know? That's what I used to do a lot when I was the beginning of Live Life with Lau. And even though it's been like almost a year since that started, I don't even know when I started that, I haven't really made it. Like, I'm not famous, I'm not well known, none of my videos had exploded yet, but I feel like I've kind of made it, because mentally I have. Mentally I feel like I've conquered those negative thoughts, and maybe I have still yet a little bit to go, but for the most part, I wake up every single day and I feel satisfied. I don't know if it's because I made the decision to become a part-time student, or maybe the decision that I made to get this office and dedicate it to my work, or maybe the decision to take my editing game like a step up, or maybe the combination of all of those things together, but I feel happier and I like it. And I haven't done like this big thing, like I haven't announced to the world that I am free. No, I've just made small decisions that have radically changed my present. And it's pretty crazy, like it really is. Imagine how I'll feel when I actually make it, whatever that means. Or when my video explodes, or when I'm at VidCon meeting fans. That is like one of my biggest dreams, to get invited to VidCon. Like, I just imagine myself. But one thing that really made me understand that it's going to take time, and that it's okay that it's going to take time, is the fact that I've been dreaming of going to VidCon as an invited creator. But that's the thing, it's just a dream. And as much as I want it to be real, when I actually put myself in the position, like mentally put myself in the position right there, I'm standing in that stage, like me, present Laura, is not ready for that. I really don't feel ready to go in front of a huge freaking stage in front of hundreds of fans. Like, I really am not ready for that. Hell, I'm not even ready to meet a fan in person. And when I realized that, that's when it kind of just all made sense to me. The universe knew all of this before I did. And the universe you can refer to anybody. It can be God, it can be like the actual universe, it can be time, I don't know. But in my case, I call it the universe. And I truly do believe that it exists. But like I said, I think the universe knew all of this about me before I did. And that is the reason why I am not super famous, or I'm not super recognized, or I'm still like a low radar YouTuber, or a struggling artist. And that doesn't mean that I will never be ready, because in fact that just makes me more excited. It makes me more excited to grow and to just take things at a slower pace. Because even though I've been on YouTube for 6 years, I still am just getting started. And for the longest time, I always compared myself to a lot of people. I thought, these millennials are like becoming famous overnight, and here I am on my 6th year on YouTube, and I haven't even gotten 20,000 subs. 16, 17, 15-year-olds getting millions of subscribers. Like, I can't imagine myself getting that amount of subscribers when I was 15. I would have gone crazy. Hollywood child star crazy. Oh gosh, I don't have to charge. And even though I'm about to turn 19, I still don't feel ready. I really don't. And I also keep in mind there's also a lot of people who didn't really make it till they were, what, 23, 25, 31, you know? So what's the rush? To me, the most important thing is that camera stops. I'm just gonna quickly say what I said at the end. I'm okay with the idea of my career taking a couple of years, even 10 years, to kick off. What am I'm gonna be, what, 28? 29, 10 years from now. I'm still gonna be super young. What I don't want is to be like 40 and not have made it. But I'm really sure, I mean, I don't know, but at the pace that I'm going, I'm 75% sure it's not gonna take that long. But who knows? The universe does know that I'm a very impatient person, so I really hope the universe takes it easy on me and doesn't make me wait till I'm 45 to make it. Alright, that's it. I freaking love this song. It's so 80s. It's too much for my soul. This one, by the way. Alright, just finished the photo shoot for the microphone. Shut up. Check it out. Got all these good pictures. I'm gonna list it for $122. Only one of them has sold for that price. And it was brand new, but it sold 3 days ago. So I'm very optimistic that somebody will take interest, because all the other ones are like $160 and even some at $200. So I'm optimistic. Buy it now. I don't want any bid battles for this, because I know it's not gonna get me the money I want for it. There we go. Listed. I was thinking about putting this on like my Facebook fan page, letting everybody know that I'm selling my microphone, but I highly doubt anybody will be interested. And also, the warranty in this thing, I used it, and like I don't know what the buyer of this will do, but I mentioned that in the description that the warranty, the 10-year warranty, is like already been used by me. And I don't want my personal info to be like at risk. So yeah, already has a view, so that's good. I'm really hoping it sells. Yeah, that is the selling scheme, the 95. It makes people feel like it is cheaper, but it really isn't. Gotta do what you gotta do. This is the only real competition I've got. Is this one from the UK. But I'm pretty confident because he used like stock photos instead of like personal photos. And even though it's brand new, still, stock photos don't compare to real life photos. And most of them, as you can see, are 144, 128. But that is from like, where is it? So you can see it's international, so I'm pretty sure the shipping is going to be out the ass. Another one. $11 shipping. I have a $6 shipping, by the way, so it's $120 plus $6, $126. That's a dealio right there. 154, 49, 49, 49. That's 133. Yep. I really hope this helps me. There's not many people selling it, so yeah. Let's check how it's doing. Look at that, 3 views. Not bad, not bad. And it has 30 days left, so I am 100% sure, or no, I'm a 95% sure that it will sell in the next 30 days. Because it's well priced, it's in good conditions, so why wouldn't it sell? I decided not to include the batteries because I'm very insecure about shipping batteries, 9-volt batteries. I know that shipping like AA, C, D, those are safe, but 9-volt I have no idea, so I'd rather not risk it. I'm not even shipping the original battery, so it's like no batteries included. Better for me. I get to keep a brand new battery and one that still has like good life to it. So if I ever get another mic, I'm good to go. I don't know if I should pack it up now or later, or if I should at least put it in the box. I think I'm gonna put it in the box, or at least try to. I am a little bit worried about the warranty thing because I did apply for it. And I put like personal information. I don't want somebody to like go into that, you know? So I'm going to check it out now and see what I can do about it. Because really, I'm not gonna own a Rode mic anymore. Why did I even sign up for this warranty? Alright, so I just contacted Rode's contact support. And yeah, I just sent them a general question because I do have the email from when I was accepted the 10-year warranty, so always keep your emails, they're very important. Wow, I purchased this mic at Best Buy on October 15th, 2016, and the warranty expired on October 15th, 2026. I'm gonna be 28 years old. That is crazy, but that just means it's really good business, I guess. Business strategies. Congratulations, your Rode video mic. So my current microphone is covered, but I'm gonna sell that. You know, I don't want somebody. Well, I guess they can't really see my information because I remember when I applied for this warranty, I had to use I had to send a picture of my receipt. So, yeah. Alright, but I feel better now that I've contacted them. I really hope they get back to me. Let's see if they've sent, no, they haven't sent anyone. You know what, I'm actually curious about this. I haven't gone into my social club in a while. Honestly, I'm tempted to close it because I don't use it anymore. And I keep getting requests. Once again, emptying one of my memory cards. I really need to do something about this. And then I'm gonna start emptying the memory card that's in this camera right now. I don't know, man. Today's just been a little bit unproductive. Yesterday wasn't. Yesterday I did a lot. But today I've just been kind of like, I want to be productive, but I'm just kind of like not very energetic. I don't even feel like watching videos. I'm glad though that I put the microphone on eBay. That makes me feel better. I don't know, maybe I'll keep editing Blue Life with Lau episode 4 because I'm supposed to upload that episode pretty soon, hence that I upload one each month. Yeah. Oh, look at that! I'm editing! Or at least trying to, because I'm not really in the mood. But it's because I have this tedious part I have to finish and I don't know how. Hello there. Yep. Still haven't figured out the whole thing, the whole sequence, but I've got a pretty good lead. So basically this part, which is, okay, after this clip, this is a sequence which basically involves lots of clips for a very short time. So each clip I think is like less than a second. And basically I have to figure out the transition between each and every one of these clips, because I mean, yeah, it's pretty easy to just put them next to each other, but to make them look and feel coherent in the human eye is another $20, as we would say here in Puerto Rico. So yeah, I've been basically figuring out, and I'm gonna do it in slow motion so you can kind of see how the effects play along. So bam, 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 that, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave that one. But right now I'm trying to figure out this over here. I don't know how I feel about this. My main goal is to always not have that many effects between clips, because I don't, like, I love effects, but like when it's too much, it's too much. This is how it would look without the effects applied. See, it's just one to the other. There's nothing in between. But, you know, not just that, there's also like all the keyframes, because this does zoom in, if you notice. So it actually zooms out and then starts zooming in. It wasn't like that previously, it was just zooming in, but I started to play with it, and yeah, I got a lot to figure out. This is, well, really, can you zoom in, camera? Or not? Okay. But this is how it would look with the zooming kind of reversed. So now it's just zooming in, and then it continues to zoom in. Oh, I think, was it? Let me check. So it starts at 100 and then it ends at, shit, wait, that wasn't it. It ends at 115 and it starts at 107. So yeah, it's zooming in slightly. I know you guys might be like, what? I think that I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I don't know, I just want to keep it simple. It might change though. We'll see. 'Cause it just does a little zoomy thingy, and yeah. Guys, believe it or not, but I've been working on this sequence, like starting from, let's see, starting from here all the way to like here has been a couple of days. Literally. This small little sequence, which lasts roughly about 3:08. Like 20 seconds or 10, 15 seconds. It's very... It requires a lot of patience, that's for sure. But it's worth it at the end. Some days I really don't even want to look at this, to be honest with you. And some days I just want to do this. But actually the days that I don't feel like editing are usually the most successful days in terms of creativity. And the days where I do feel like working on this are usually the days I'm most blocked in terms of, like, you know, artist block. Best feeling in the world. Man, I'm really trying to estimate how much is left. And there isn't much left. I would say that 85% of the video is done. But, I mean, let me just show you, I guess. So I'm just finishing up this sequence right here, which ends like this. I don't know about that. That ending, though, is just amazing. And this is where the slow sequence, my voice begins. It's just slower scenes, which I have to go through, obviously. I don't know about this one. The sun one? I don't know. That one is perfect. But, then after these, I have other clips from another day that I want to insert here, but this is all the time I have to put all of that in there. This is all just junk. I don't need it anymore. And yeah, I mean, after this slow, I want it to be slow because I just don't want anything fancy for a sequence that's mostly about me giving advice and whatever. So I think that, yeah, but still, it doesn't, just because it's slow doesn't mean it's easy. Alright, so I'm in my bathroom vlogging, yes, because I just came out of my office, which is like right next door. I just finished editing, and if I look over there, it's because I'm looking at myself in the mirror through the, yeah, but I just finished editing a little bit of LLL episode 4, aka Live Life with Lau episode 4, and this is particularly special. This is a particularly special vlog because in this Live Life with Lau, I got this camera. So it's really interesting to see like my vlogging skills, I guess you could say, from back then compared to now. Like, I feel like I've gotten a lot better with this camera. Like, oh my god. In episode 4, I was like covering the mic all the time with my finger. Like, this was always out of focus. Like, the lens was just off. It's not basically as good as now. And it was just really interesting to see that. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I am going to go cook now, even though it's 11 p.m. I don't even know why I have this headset on, but it just feels such nostalgia every time I edit these vlogs, because it's from like, I'm editing right now footage from January, so 8 months ago. 8 months ago. That's a long time. Wow. Also, notice how I had like very greasy hair and like I was starting to develop acne. Maybe you didn't notice, I don't know, but I did, obviously. And that's because I used to drink a lot of coffee back then, like a lot of coffee. I mean, I still do, don't get me wrong, I love my coffee. But now I drink a lot of coffee with soy milk, organic soy milk, unsweetened organic soy milk, which is like very healthy compared to dairy, which isn't. So, yeah, you know, your girl's healthy now, and she knows what she's doing, and she's clear. My face is so much better than it was back when I was even taking acne medication. Like, that's how legit this transition has been for my skin. Anyway, I'm super excited because my mom got me this freaking hash browns, man. I am so excited, seriously, because I eat a lot of their frozen fruit, and this is like Costco stuff, guys. Don't get me wrong, like, this is some like good stuff, I swear. And the fact that they make hash browns, girl. But it was a surprise. My mom got it for me, so shout out to my moms, even though you're just never gonna see this vlog. Progress on the room. I love how my desk is. I just love this light. It's so great. And the artwork. I don't know if I've shown you guys, but I also love the artwork. Yeah. Check this out. These are actually the Lego films that I used to make when I was little. With that really old camera. I want to make a video with that, but I have to figure out how to get these in my computer. But yeah, there's a ton of them. And see if you can recognize that picture. Oh my gosh, look. That's declassified. I don't know why I recorded that, but my dad, oh my gosh, he looks younger. Star Wars figures. Oh my gosh, Star Wars Transformers. No way. My God, this is like a literal glimpse into my childhood. Dang. I can't believe this. But yeah, that is from my famous picture that I posted on social media quite a bit. Is that me? Playing with Anakin? I still have that figure. I still have both of these two figures. My Legos. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, look at me playing the drums. That was my first drum set ever. Back in like 2008. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I have yet to even see these. More. What the heck is this? Holy crap. I used to have a SpongeBob beanbag in my room. I don't know what that is, but look at that. That is definitely a Lego movie that I made. With like, because I used to make a lot of stop motion animation. And this is much older stuff. This is from like 99. See, I was a baby. So this is definitely, look, most likely 1999. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. And more old memories. I mean, look at this. This is from when I still lived in Boston. So I was not even a year old. This is so crazy. Oh my gosh. I have to watch these. I've only watched a few videos. So, yeah. And check out the room. It looks much better. Because my mom put a lot of stuff in the closet last night. Look.
¿Viste my progress?
Yeah.
Are you impressed? Eso
Yeah.
parece del HGTV.
Okay, not that much, but I get your point.
Le estás cogiendo fotos, no puedo creerlo.
Yeah. Well, that's a relief. I love it when I'm done with breakfast, but I still have coffee to get through. It's always a good feeling. Anyway, what time is it? let me check. 4:30 p.m. I have plans. Oh my gosh, I hope I don't have anything in my teeth. Lately, I always have food in my teeth, and I do. I think I got it all, but excuse me. I usually wash my teeth before I vlog, obviously. But I'm lazy right now, so. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna continue editing the Patreon vlog because I do feel like editing No Rules to Creativity, but in order to edit that, I need to like get in the zone, you know, the creative zone, and I don't have time right now for that because I've only got like an hour before I have to leave. So, yeah. Oh, hello. August 7th. My birthday's in 20 days. How cool is that? Slow. I think it's because it's shifting to halogen mode. Yeah. And I really recommend you guys download Flux on your computer. It's basically a desktop thing, so you know how laptops have blue light? So this program basically turns your screen to halogen mode at a certain time. So in my case, it turns halogen at 4 p.m., which is when, well, the afternoon starts and nighttime stuff. So yeah, I really recommend it. It has really helped with my vision because blue light is extremely damaging to your eyes. So it's best to, at least at night, because during the day it's just regular blue light, but at night I always have it like this, like orangey. It's a little weird at first, I'm not gonna lie, but you get used to it, and then usually when I'm like up very late, so it's like 4 a.m., this goes back to blue light, and I'm like, oh god, no, this is too much for me. Well, hello there. Yeah, this is where I left off last night. 48 minutes. Not bad, but also not very good considering that I spent like 2 hours last night editing. No, okay, not that much. Maybe like an hour, but yeah. These things, like, they take time, but it doesn't feel like work to me because I really enjoy it because of how easy it is to edit this compared to my creative videos. So this is definitely a nice break from what I usually do, which is why I love making this stuff. And I really, really hope that, I mean, I'm already done with the iPhone footage, so that's good. That means that from now on, all the footage is from this camera, and maybe some clips from the other one. So I'm hoping that I will be able to advance, because I'm editing one of these every month. I got a lot of thinking to do. It was probably like 8 by 10, so it doesn't fit. So that printing shop ended up closing, like going out of business, so yeah. And what's funny about this vlog actually is that this is where my okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna gross out some people, but this is where my vomiting spree started. And no, I'm not anorexic, don't worry, it's completely different, but I don't know if some of you know. Can you listen to the rain? I think it's pretty cool. But I took acne medication for roughly over a year and a half. I took minocycline first, which is an antibiotic, for 7 months, and then I took spironolactone for a year and a half, up until like the first semester of college. And the antibiotic was fine, it didn't do anything to me, or so I think. But the spironolactone really like messed around with my hormones. Like, ever since I stopped taking that medication, I've had so many health issues, like so many. It's really bad. I mean, it's not bad, like, I'm sorry, I'm exaggerating a little, but it's bad to the point where starting in this vlog, that specific day, that specific moment, I started like literally vomiting because of hormone reasons. I was literally a human, like a woman in labor. Okay, every single month. For like, how many months? I don't know, but for 4 or 5 months. It was horrible. And the pain was, ugh. I actually like to refer to 2017 as the year of vomiting because it was horrible. It doesn't happen anymore, although I did suffer vomiting just 2 weeks ago when I got sick, but that was food poisoning. That had nothing to do with like my hormones. But basically, part of it was because of the spironolactone, and the other half was because of all the coffee that I drank with dairy. And dairy is a huge source of bad testosterone. It's kind of why lots of bodybuilders drink lots of dairy. And so because of all the coffee I drank, I was ruining the hormone imbalance that I already had. I was like making it worse. And ever since I stopped drinking dairy, I've improved so much, and I don't really suffer these vomiting sprees anymore, thank goodness, or the pain. So that's good. But it was so bad that just looking at this vlog is hard, because I remember that day. Like, after this scene, I started feeling so nauseous. I went to Best Buy and I just parked there for like half an hour because I couldn't, it was unbearable. And then I had to drive home with the pain and the nausea. And then when I got home, I started vomiting. So yeah, I just felt like sharing this with you guys. And by the way, the reason why I think it was caused by the spironolactone is because spironolactone is kind of like a hormone blocker. So basically it blocks out your testosterone, and so that is, the testosterone is one of the main causes of acne, at least the acne hormone. And so by blocking this hormone for a year and a half out of my body, because yes, women do have very small amounts of testosterone, it's just very inactive. When I then stopped taking the medication, my body started reproducing all these hormones that were blocked out for so long. Plus, I started drinking a lot of dairy in my coffee because, to be honest with you, my coffee addiction didn't begin until college, because in high school I would have like 1, sometimes 2 coffees a day. So imagine the atomic bomb that I set up in my body. And I stopped the spironolactone like around October or November. And my vomiting spree started in January. So it makes sense, you know, because it took around 2 months to completely detox from the spironolactone. And it's also one of the main reasons why I really don't support acne medication or any sort of treatment anymore. I think that acne is caused by either stress or the food that you're putting in your body. And I have seen that with my own face in the last couple of weeks since quitting dairy, like in every way. Seriously, like I'm so mind blown that it took me years to find the cures for my acne that was so freaking simple. Yet I took all these pills and all these treatments and I paid all this, we paid all this money. Like, acne medication is not cheap, you guys. It is not cheap, especially because we didn't have a pharmaceutical, what's it called? Pharmaceutical plan? Healthcare thing? We do have healthcare, but we don't have pharmaceutical healthcare. Yeah. And because of that, we had to pay cash for all the, it wasn't that expensive, but it was like $40 to $60 per prescription. So that was a monthly basis thing. And the acne came back anyway when I stopped. So that is why I don't support this crap. The only reason I believe in dermatologists is you have, like, I don't know, skin cancer or some rash. But other than that, I really don't believe in medical help unless it's like emergent or serious. Like, for instance, when I had my asthma thing, I had to go to the emergency room. But yeah, okay, I did a bit of a rant, but it had to be said. I really do, because like, I'm evaluating myself 8 months ago. It's starting to get really hot in this room, so hello. Not feeling very well. I still have to go to the post office, and I'm like nauseous right now. But I gotta push through. No, you don't. should have just gone home right there. By the way, you guys, have I shown you that my office is actually a room inside a room? I know, right? But check it out, it's raining like a mother out. That's my neighbor's roof. How interesting. I love gloomy days. Still editing the vlog. I'm at 1 hour and 9 minutes. Yes! But it's already 5:30, and I know I told you guys I had plans, and I still do. I just, the person is doing something and hasn't finished, so as long as they're not finished, I ain't either. You? By the way, have I told you guys that I'm actually recording the entire process? Not all of it, because my mom cleaned this entire thing last night and didn't tell me because she did an all-nighter. And I really hope you guys don't think that I'm not helping. The reason why she did it all and why she has done most of the work and cleaning is because most of the shit in this room was hers. And it wasn't just like stuff, it was like tons and tons of paperwork, like going all the way back to when it's still in college actually. So, and that was like in the early 90s. So, yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at all that paper stuff in there. That's all mom's. And even the stuff up there as well. None of that is mine. The only stuff that is mine is in that box right there. And it's because it's stuff I have to sell. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm covering the mic. I haven't done that since I was a beginner, I'm sorry. But yeah, and all of this shit is hers as well. This is the only stuff that's mine. You know. So yeah, that's why I didn't help, and that's why I haven't done most of the work, at least in this part, because it's not mine, and my mom doesn't let me touch any of the stuff because she wants to like organize it her way. So I was like, well, okay. So yeah, I mean, my only job here was like this area and that, because most of the stuff here, I mean, this stuff is, no, this is not mine, this is all my mom's. That stuff is packing material. But yeah, I've been recording pretty much the entire process, and I'm just gonna make a video called moving out, so people will think like I'm moving out of my house, but really I'm just moving out of my room, like professionally. I hate that word. I don't know, just a casual vlog, I guess. Nothing fancy, although I did do some slow-mo shots. You can't blame me, your girl loves slow-mo shots, okay? Also, I've found that it's easier for me to vlog to you guys than it is to my general audience. I don't know, it's just like, to you guys it doesn't matter if I fail, so it's easier to talk. And when I'm vlogging for my YouTube audience, it's like I get stuck in my own head. I don't know what to say sometimes. So you should feel good about that. Just got done with this little coffee sequence that I just randomly did. This was actually supposed to go in the first fan mail video, but because of how long it was, I doubted more than 50 people were gonna see it. So I decided not to go with it. So I included it for the patrons. I was thinking though about exporting this part alone and posting it to the public as like a little, I don't know, a little sneak peek into what my Patreon vlogs are like. Although this is nothing what they're like, because this is way too edited. But you know, stuff like this, I think it's fun. Like, it doesn't really take much time at all. I like doing it. Anyway, I have to get dressed now. I'm gonna put my computer to sleep, and then I'm off because I got plans. I'm just gonna go visit someone. It's not like I'm going out or anything. I'm just gonna close the project, and I'll see you in bed. Probably when I come back, I'm just gonna continue editing because I've already got like an hour and a half, so why not finish? I don't have like a specific time, although I like to go for at least over an hour. But it all depends on the footage, really. Like I obviously like to end it properly. Like, I don't want to end it halfway. You know, I want to end it when I actually ended the vlog, or when I say goodbye. I don't know. Hi, Cheeky. Oh, you're so cute. I'm so thankful for you. Why are you naked though? Where's your collar? Oh, right, we haven't been able to find it for a couple of days. So if you get lost, I lose you forever. Let's hope that doesn't happen though. My life is over when this dog is over. I've had it for 11 years, okay? That's a long ass time. I have to say though, a major downside to the AC in my office is this. I don't know what's wrong with it, but we have to get it fixed someday. I mean, this room is all flooded. I have to empty this. I don't even know how it got out. What the hell? Oh, there's 2 leaks. Oh no. I guess I'm doing this the Hispanic way. Yep. I really hope what's inside this cabinet isn't ruined. That would be a major downside. I love this wide angle lens because I don't have to like make sure that everything's in frame because it always is. Let's get this out of here. Like I could strap this to my head and I'd still be like in frame everything. Oh god, this is heavy. Jesus. All this water. I'm just gonna leave the mop here, absorbing all that water while I go empty this. All done. Man, vlogging this is making me late. But it's okay, I love doing this. It's fun. So I'm just gonna make sure that both leaks are being covered. Let's see. Huh. I think they are. That's a pretty good sign. I have to clean up this. Look at that. Let's try to get the hell out of my sunroom. By the way, that's where the drum set was. When I showed you guys earlier that picture of me with the drum set, it was taken right there. That drum set, I don't know what happened to it though. I think my mom gave it away because I eventually got a real nice drum set, which I eventually sold, I think last Christmas? I'm not very sure. But yeah, I don't really own a drum set because when I got into my high school, I got more into classical percussion, like marimba, timpani, all that stuff, and I kind of abandoned the drum set because I was honestly never that into it. Like, I was at the beginning, but then I grew out of it, I guess. Alright, I need to get ready. Like, you guys are making me late. Nah, I'm making myself late. It looks like I legit dragged the body out of this room. I'm sorry. I make some really dark jokes here and there. I even, like, not constantly, but I occasionally offend people with my jokes because of how crude they are sometimes. Hey, it's all about dark humor. Instead of embracing negativity, why not make fun of it? I'm kind of digging this black on black look. I've never actually done it, or maybe I have, but I didn't pull it off quite like this. I mean, and these aren't black. These are like really dark blue, but I mean, yeah. And by the way, my grandma got me these for Christmas. I mean, Christmas, my birthday. They're not cheap, but they make me very happy. Cause I have these that I bought last year for band. As you can see, they're already pretty fucked up. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I talk so bad in these vlogs. But yeah, I wore these quite a bit. And they're also very high quality shoes, but I bought those myself. My grandma was just like, so what do you want for your birthday? And I just asked her to like pay for like half because these are expensive as hell. They're Clark shoes. But you know, grandparents, they go all out for their grandkids, and she just bought them for me. So I'm very appreciative of that. Plus, I'm their only granddaughter, so, you know. Yeah. I've been wearing them quite a bit lately. Let's go. I mean, I'm not taking you with me, sorry, but I'm gonna go. I can't decide what looks better. Rolled up or just regular. I mean, I like how it covers the majority of the boot, but Cheeky, get out the way! Jeez. Thank you. But yeah, I love these shoes though, that's for sure. Ooh, yeah. Look how dirty they get. I don't know what material this is, but they're definitely not vegan. Rest in peace, cow. Sorry, I'm wearing you on my feet. No offense to vegans watching this. I don't think any of you are vegan though, are you? If so, let me know. But future patrons, who knows, maybe some of them will be vegans. I really hope to attract some sort of nutritional people into my channel with time. I don't know. By the way, I'm going a little bit bald here. I suffer really bad dandruff and I'm still kind of suffering it. Not because I don't have hygiene, trust me, I do. But it's because I tried this no poo thing, which is basically not using shampoo, which I know to some of you might seem like super unhygienic, but you know, when I started college, I went through a bit of a hippie phase and that was part of it. A lot of people said that when you don't wash your hair with shampoo, like the oils normalize and like you can just wash it with water and it would be just as good as washing it with shampoo. But in my case, your girl was drinking lots of lattes and you know, dairy is definitely not good for your hair and your face. It makes it all oily. So because of that, I was producing a lot of sebum, that's what they call it, which ended up causing very, very bad dandruff that I'm still combating, even though it's been a couple of months since I stopped this. I've been washing my hair with shampoo for, yeah, a couple months and I'm still suffering. And I've tried all kinds of things, but if there's one thing I learned from my acne, is to be very patient, especially with treating things like this, with like natural remedies and whatever. But anyway, I just got home. Of course I'm vlogging. Yeah, good times. It's already 10 p.m. I got home about half hour ago. I'm gonna shower, feed the dogs, and edit because I usually cook around this time, but I'm not very hungry considering the amount of food I ate this morning. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be sleeping much tonight because tomorrow I'm going to Old San Juan, which is one of the most touristy places of Puerto Rico and one of the places I hate the most because of how it's just really old and gross to me. It smells weird. Not that old things are bad, but I just don't really like the classicness of Puerto Rico. It's not my thing. Like, I love the classicness of like Greece, New York, but Puerto Rico, pirate stuff, not my thing. It's always full of like so many people. It smells weird. I don't like going there much, but my grandpa invited me to go eat, so gotta go. And grandparents being grandparents, he told me to show up at his house at 8 a.m. He's my grandpa. I gotta do it. He's a very early bird, so yeah. And I'm going to bed at around 5 a.m. so probably if I sleep, I'm gonna sleep like 3 hours. But I'm not looking forward to this, that's for sure. I mean, the waking up part, you know, and the hangover feeling of not having slept. But I am looking forward to eating. It makes me sound like a fatty, but I just love eating. And yeah, I might take you guys with me, I don't know. I don't really enjoy Old San Juan, so I highly doubt that I'm gonna do a YouTube video for it. I do YouTube videos for things I like, so. Oh, you guys, I forgot to tell you. Remember the sunglasses I bought? Well, look at the box they came in. Like, I don't know if they're legit. And they have like the carrying case and the Ray-Ban cloth and everything, and even some like little paperwork. I'll show you them after I shower and stuff, but if they're actual Ray-Bans, which I highly doubt it, they're probably like remakes. Man, But I literally Googled like pictures of genuine Ray-Bans with their packaging and everything, and it looks literally the same. Like, and they feel of quality. They don't feel like all of my other flimsy sunglasses. They feel heavy, you know, like they're of good quality. I don't know, man. But if they're like actual Ray-Bans, goddamn, I'm lucky. Only have 6 minutes left on this memory card, but anyway, check out the fake Ray-Bans. I think they're fake. And yeah, I decided to go with a little something different. I've never had reflective shades like these, but yeah, this is how I look with them. And yes, I washed my hair, which is why it's wet. But yeah, I like them. It's cool and different. And they feel of quality, you know, even though they're cheap, most likely. They're definitely better than all of the sunglasses I've ever owned. So I'm pretty happy with them. And they have a lot of detail for being fake. Like, look at this. It says Ray-Ban right there. It says Ray-Ban right there and made in Italy. Ray-Ban right there on the sides. You know, for $8. This ain't bad. The only thing I'm worried about is that I usually hang my sunglasses in the back of my backpack because, like I said, I rarely spend a lot of money on sunglasses, so I don't care if I lose them. But in this case, they have the fake Ray-Ban logo, so if somebody sees this, they're gonna think they're real. And that kind of raises the chances of them being stolen. Oops. Also, they kind of arrived on time because I'm going to Old San Juan and it will most likely be extremely sunny. So, awesome. Awesome.